welcome to Elfie the Christmas Elf. Hello everyone, I'm Elfie and I'm here today to have a little bit of fun. We're going to make our own Christmas decoration today. So fingers crossed we're going live now. Let me try that now. Let's try that again. Yes. For us today, fingers crossed we are live. Feel free to please say hi in the comments. Yes, we have a viewer, so we are live. Yay! So please say hello in the comments and let me know where you're watching me from. So my name's Elfie the Christmas Elf, and I'm just trying to actually get all our technology working for us because we've had a little bit of fun this morning, so I'm a little bit later coming in than I would like to have been. So what we're going to do today is we are going to be making a Christmas bauble. And all you need to make this is stuff that most people have around the house. So this is one for the adults to do with the kids, and because some parts are specifically for the adults. So we need a ruler, need some hot glue sticks, and this is the adult part, a hot glue gun, some scissors for cutting. I've got some plain scissors, and I've got some pinking shears because I like the fancy edges, and we also need some clips and some glittery stuff. So this is just the glittery EVA foam you can get from any craft store. So first things we're going to do is feel free to say hi so I can say hello to everyone who's watching. What we're going to do is we're going to measure out. Oh, you need a pen as well. So we're going to put it down with the glittery side down, and then we're going to take our ruler and we are going to measure 10 centimeters from the edge. And we're going to mark it out, and then we're going to go in by 5 centimeters, and I haven't got the right camera angle for you, sorry, that piece of technology didn't want to work for me today. But what we're doing is we're making a rectangle that is 10 centimeters long and 5 centimeters wide, and that is going to be the middle of our Christmas bauble. So once you've got it drawn out, sort of like so on your that way, camera's that way, on your piece of foam, you just cut it out. Oops. There we go. So we're just going to cut out our little rectangle shape. Just like so. So this one you do need a straight edge for, because once you've got this little rectangle, what we're going to do is we are going to put a fold edge over, and then we are going to grab our hot glue and we are going to glue along the edge. Whoops. Sometimes it comes out a bit fast, doesn't it? And then we're going to take that edge and we are going to roll it up so we've got a nice little centerpiece. Just like so. Now, I can't see if anyone's making any comments, but that's okay. I'll come back later and say hello to everyone in the comments. And then when you get to a nice big little rolled up piece like this, what you're going to do is you are going to put another dab of glue along the edge here like so. And then just going to roll it up. So that's now the middle of our bauble. So next thing you want to do, so that is 5 centimeters high, so we're going to make the next lot 10 centimeters wide as well. But this time we're going to do another square, another piece of rectangle, but we're going to do 3 rectangles this time, one green, one white, and one red. But we're going to make them 10 centimeters long again, and we're going to make them 1 centimeter wide. So we probably want 3 of each. So you grab your ruler and you measure it out, marking 1 centimeter each. So I'm just following on from the last spot we had, so we make it nice and easy. And then you just draw your lines, and in just a second I will show you what it looks like. So as you can see, I've got my strips there, and all I'm going to do is cut them out in a minute, but this time I am going to use my fancy scissors, because this is where I like the fancy shapes to come in. And I'm just going to cut them out so they've got spiky edges. Oops. And then we'll get rid of the green. As you can see, this is a very simple task. I've got one edge here that's not spiky, so I'm just going to go ever so gently around the edges that aren't spiky so they become spiky. So you've got that. So what I've got now is I've got the 3 strips in one. So I'm now going to cut up these other 2 lines to make my other strips. So now I've got these little tiny strips in green. We do the same in red. I'm going to do the same in the red and the white. So that those dimensions again were 10 centimeters long with your ruler and 1 centimeter apart for each. So we've got 3 1 centimeter wide strips. So we go, yep. We measure it all out, and as you can see, this is actually not a hard craft to do. This is something you could definitely do with the kids or the grandkids as you're having a little bit of fun. If you're looking for something to do with them, this is a great little activity. They can do all the measuring, and if they're old enough, they can do the cutting out. So as you can see, I've just repeated the process with the red one, and now I'm just going to cut the red strips out. And the beauty of this kind of thing is you can make them as big or as small as you want. So we don't need the red card anymore. So once again, we've got to trim the edges to make sure they're all funky. Now, something Elfie's doing this year that's a little bit more special than last year, I'm just going to talk to you about it while I'm doing this, is last year I was doing Zoom calls, but this year what I'm going to do is for anyone who can't get to see their little loved one at this time of year, you can actually book a personalised message, and I will record them a special message all about them from you and send it to them so they get their own specialised Christmas message from Elfie the Christmas Elf. And you can be able to tell me all about who they are, what they like to do, and we can have lots of fun and just send a little 2-minute video to them. And it's only $35 to send that beautiful, simple message saying hello to them. And the link for that is in my comment there. Now I'm going to do the same with the white one as well, because I like lots of colour. So I'm measuring 10 centimeters in. And then the 3 by 1 centimeters. Unfortunately, I can't see your comments, so I am going to have to come back later and answer any questions you've got. Tell me what you like in the comments, what your favourite thing about Christmas is. I know there's a lot of people who don't like Christmas, and I feel really sad for them. But tell me what your favourite thing about Christmas is. So we've got, as you can see, done the same thing on the white piece. So all we do now is we cut this one out again. It really is, something like this is really simple, and I reckon I'll be going live again on my own page later this week and making some candy canes out of pipe cleaners. They're a super fun, super quick job to do. If you've got some red and white pipe cleaners, twist them together and then you bend them in half and you can make very quick and simple candy canes to hang on the tree. And that's kind of what we did at the market. The market I was around at the weekend, where I was wandering around saying hello to all the kids and checking out if everyone was being naughty and nice, because that's specifically what Santa has asked me to do this year, is check out who's naughty, who's nice, and check his list twice for him. So there we go. We're just cutting it through. Now, in a minute, we're going to have all our lovely little strips. Just like so. So now, as you can see, I've got a handful of strips. You can have as many as you like or as little as you like, but this is where we get to have a bit more fun. This is where we need the glue gun, and you obviously need to pop in more than one stick sometimes. So you're going to take this little centerpiece we made earlier, and you're going to put a big blob of glue on there, just on the top like so, and then you're going to stick start sticking the edges of these on. Just a little bit so they hang over. You're probably going to need more than one layer of glue to do this. I like to alternate my colours and make them really fun and funky like that. But that's me. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it whatever way you like. Oops. So, and then, oopsies, a bit more glue. Need a bit more glue. Because there's lots here. So red was my next one. Oopsies. And they are going to slide around. So you are going to possibly need a little bit of help. Oops. And watch out for the stringy bits, because it is hot glue. It does get a bit stringy. So we are going to stick that one in there, and then we are going to put a green one around here as well. Oops. And this time I'm going to put the glue on the end of my, just on the end of my strip, because we're starting to build up the layers. Oopsies. So you might just have to realign them a couple of times just to get them where you want them. So I'm just going to quickly put some glue on the other pieces we've got, because we've got 9 pieces in total. Sometimes you want more, sometimes you want less. It really is up to you. You've just got to do this the way you want, because it's your Christmas decoration after all. Oops. Okay, so I've got some glue on that end. Oops. Now I'm going to put this green one in here just a little bit in the middle there. So it's starting to look a bit like one of those spinny wheel things you can make, we used to make as kids. So you put that end on there. And oops, we'll try that again. I didn't get enough glue on that one. And remember, hot glue does dry pretty quickly, so you've got to work pretty quickly. So a nice big blob there, and then we're going to hold it down for just a moment to make it, let it dry just a little bit so that they all stand out like so. Oh, I've only got 10 minutes left. We better get this going. So the next thing I'm going to do is put a bit of pressure on this. I'm going to sit on my table, repeat, and make the top. And do the same for the top. So this time we're going to, I'll just show you a second. I'm just going to put the glue on the ends. Oops. I'm catching all the glue. So what you get is, as you bring it around, you get these little bits and pieces that start to create the bauble shape for you. So I'm just going to add some more glue. So you can, sometimes you twist them. So it's just, as you can see, it's just going to build into a cute little bauble. Okay, over there, and it's just a matter of repeating the process all the way around until you are happy with what you've got. Let's see. Make sure you stick all your pieces up though. Don't be like me. I nearly forgot to stick all my pieces up. That's such an Elfie move, forgetting to do half the job. I don't know. You can't trust me sometimes, can you? Okay, so we put this on top here. Whoopsies. Lots of glue. You're going to have lots of glue stringy bits. But you can work around that. We all can do that. As you can see, we're building just a nice little bauble. So I'm just going to quickly do the last 3. Oops. Don't dare touch your skin because it's hot. Okay. I'll do that one again because it came off onto my skin. So you're going to, this is why the adults have to do this section, because the glue is very hot and will burn you if you're not careful. You just keep popping on top and like that. Then eventually, when you finish popping them all around, you have a little bauble. Now, to make it all look nice and neat, I'm going to go back to the green. Whoopsies. And I'm going to try and cut a circle freehand, because it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to try and cut 2 circles. Now you can trace around a lid or something if you like. It really doesn't matter. Oops. We'll go the other way as well. The idea here is we're going to use these little shapes that we've just cut out to cap off the top. So a bit of glue, on that one, and a little bit of glue on that one as well. And then you take it and you stick it on the, pick up the glue from the table when the glue sticks to the table, stick it over the edge. So you've got a little bit at the bottom, and then, oh, it stuck to me. It stuck to me. Gotta be very careful. This glue goes everywhere. There we go. So now we've got a wonky but fun Christmas bauble. Now, to hang it on the tree, you want to grab some thread or some ribbon. I think I've got some ribbon just sitting down here. Okay, what colours have I got? Oh, I haven't got any Christmas colours left. We'll have to go pink and match the hair. Okay, just grab a piece of ribbon. Or a piece of thread. That sparkly twine works really well for this if you've got some. And then we're going to cut off a length of about yay high, like yay long. And we are going to then simply tie a knot in it with a little bit hanging out, so it's almost like a bow with a loop coming out the top. Oops. So like a little bow, and then the last piece of hot glue goes onto the knot. Grab your bauble, pick your favourite side, glue it on, let it dry for a moment so it holds itself up, and then you're done. And all you've got to do, is pop it on your Christmas tree, just like that. And you've got your own, it's not quite dry yet, it's not quite ready yet, but that's all you've got to do, and you've got your own homemade baubles that you can make with the kids. So that's just about my time up. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments and I will come back and answer them. And make sure to have fun this Christmas. And if you'd love to book a 2-minute video call from Elfie, it's only $35. And there's a form you can fill out so you can tell me all about your special loved one. And I can make sure that the video is very personal to them. And so they get really excited about having Santa's Christmas elf knowing all about them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me, and we'll see who's next in the expo. Bye for now.